Hey guys, welcome back to Milo Gains Crypto. Today I have a video, kind of like a how-to or one-on-one video. My friend, the Danish guy, a couple weeks ago, he asked me if I could do a tutorial on how to make a spreadsheet to calculate investment ROI or provide a spreadsheet. I thought, hey, that's a great idea because ROI and investment with STEPN, it's kind of a tricky thing. So I want to say, disclaimer, there's a lot of X factors to STEPN. I know you guys know that. There's gems, there's upgrading, there's minting, there's mystery boxes. There's all these game choices that would affect your ROI, what kind of gambles you take. But I'm going to kind of provide the most conservative approach to calculating an ROI. And again, this will all be just approximate estimations by going into your sneaker inventory, gem inventory, what those upfront costs are, and then what your main sneakers of use are going to be, what they're going to earn. And I'm going to keep it exclusively, for the most part, to GST earnings and GMT earnings. So this is a completed investment and kind of trying to scale what an ROI could be spreadsheet, but we're going to try to make this from scratch. All my reference points for gains based on energy and efficiency and comfort levels are going to be from this website, STEPN Guide. You can kind of simulate what kind of sneaker you have. From what I've seen, it's pretty close. But of course, with GMT, this is going to be very impacted by the time of day you earn your GMT, maybe even the month you do it. You know, if you're watching this video 2 months from now, 6 months from now, a year from now, GMT can be much different. But GST, on the other hand, is relatively constant. The white paper has established that GST earnings are pretty set. Okay? Hopefully I covered my bases here. I'm going to be going off of the prices of today. GMT is a little over 16 cents, kind of nearing 17 cents again. And GST is at 1.5 cents, just about. These prices have been or GST has definitely been falling, so I don't know if it's going to keep going down. Will we see it bounce up? But this is what it's at during this video. This is what GMT's at during this video, and this could be potentially a great time to get in. All right, so first step, we will want to establish these GMT and GST prices. So GMT today, all right, we're at 0.1667, and then GST. This is on Solana, by the way. If you're on ETH Realm or Binance, do those prices accordingly. And then after this, we are going to do our sneakers. So I'm going to do a 9 sneaker inventory, which gets you minimally 9 energy, which turns out to be 45 minutes. So we're going to go sneakers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then we're going to have quality here next. We can do type, I suppose, if you want to know if you're walking, running, or jogging. Then we're going to do the energy. Big milestones or checkpoints they're going to get you. So 1 sneaker gets you 2 energy. So it's going to be 2 energy. 3 sneakers gets you 4 energy. So I'm just going to do 2 here, right? Because these are going to cumulatively be 4. And then 9 sneakers gets you 9 energy. So I'm going to add 5 here. Because 5 plus these 4 is going to be 9. And the next, we'll do extra energy. This will be based on the quality sneaker you choose. If you go above common, then we'll do GMT costs. How much GMT does this cost for today? And then what will that be USD value-wise? So for a typical inventory, right, when you're just trying to get this energy, you're going to go for the kind of cheapest quality, right? Sneakers that you aren't going to use. So let's just, here, we'll start with all commons, and we'll change these when we go up the way. Common. By the way, maybe you want to use Google Docs. I think a lot of this is similar. I don't use Google Docs, but there's going to, be a lot of commonalities here. Common, no pun intended. Okay, so type. Let me pull up our commons here. If we just hit commons, this is STEPN Market Guide, and you just do search with no specs there, just common. Okay, I was going to say more often than not, the common tends to just be the runners, but really whatever you're going to get, this 169 to 170 range, mostly runners. I'm just going to, again, for intents and purposes, call these all runners. Runner, 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 runner. Let's bring those all the way down. Okay, so nothing spectacular has really happened yet. We're at our 9 energy total still because our qualities are the same. But now let's look into different qualities, right? Now we're going to be looking into sneakers that you're actually going to use. And this is all going to depend on your budget, right? How much are you willing to spend? I'm going to be doing about a $1,000 budget if you're purchasing at prices today. So I'm going to make... I'm going to grab an uncommon and just put it here in my slot number 3. And I want to get a GST earner, but that has a good base attribute point so that I can get some good boost once I plug some eventual gems here. So I think 15 is on the higher end, but this 640 jogger uncommon with 14.2, this is pretty good. Then I like this GMT socket right here because of, or not GMT, this comfort socket here, because then I could put a comfort gem and this will preserve the HP down the line. So yeah, I like this jogger. I mean, we have the cheaper ones here, but because this base attribute is a little bit higher, I'm going to do that. I mean, arguably this 12 might be the better buy. But let's just, let's do this 640 GMT jogger. So this is a jogger. It's cost 640 GMT. And then because it's an uncommon, I'm going to get 1 bonus extra energy. So I'm going to put that there for now. And then we'll come back to USD here in a second. But now I want to have another earner. I have $1,000 to use. So I think I'm going to try to aim for a rare here. And maybe you or I, whoever's making this purchase actually is a runner, and this jogger is just for some cool down walks, or maybe you got a dog and you're just walking your dog. So that's good for this to earn that GST. Even if your GMT earner might not be great today, maybe it's great down the line. So that's why you want a rare. I think I might have put the cart before the horse on that one to say I'm getting a GMT earner. And that will be, I'm looking for something with a base attribute higher than 25 for comfort to be on that kind of higher end for base attribute. And then eventually I'd like to have a mystery box play part of my strategy. Again, I'm not going to calculate too much for mystery boxes. So I like this 1 luck socket, but this main GMT earner right here, this is a runner, 990 GMT. So yeah, let's do that rare. What were we at? 990. And now a rare is going to give me 2 extra energy. All right. Okay, so there we have it. And now, I forgot to, all these commons were right at 170 about. So if I just bought these all off the market, they're all going to be 170 GMT. So now let's get the price today. If I did cash straight up. So the equation for Excel, you can just do equals sum, then go to sum product. It's going to populate a parentheses, and all you got to do is click this cell. It's going to be B3, do a comma, and then you just need to click your other cell right here. So we got B3, comma I3 to do the these multiplied together, end it with a parenthesis. All right, there we got it. And then let's make this, let's give this a dollar sign. So I'm gonna right click, go to format cells, go to number, and let's change this to currency to get our dollar sign so we know that's where the investment is. And then now to get the USD price for all these sneakers, we're just gonna drag this down here this way. Okay, don't get too confused by this yet. It's just repeating the formula. We just need to update the cell. It's because it's going down to B4, B5, B6, but everything's gonna be B3. That's our cell here. So let's just change this to B3 to get our GMT price. And this should be the same exact USD price as the one above it, right? Okay, they're both $28.34. But this one right here, this uncommon, should be more expensive. All right, so it's $10.23. That's because it's just pulling that B5 right there, but let's get the B3 so we get our GMT price instead of GST price. Okay, so $106 for our uncommon jogger with 3 efficiency sockets. And then this is all empty right here value because B6 and down is blank. There's no cells, so these are all just going to be B3s. All right, so we're going to change them all to B3s. And anytime you see that 170 GMT right now, it should all translate to that same $28 price until we get to that last sneaker. Just about there. All right, and now let's see how much this rare GMT earner costs. All right, that's $165 US. Okay, now let's get our totals. We're gonna do actually total energy because energy is gonna be a big impact to your ROI. How much time are you actually moving to earn? So we're just gonna do equal sum instead of sum product. Click that. Then we're gonna start here. Then you're just gonna do a colon down to here. Okay, so it's gonna add everything there and then do another colon. We're just gonna start up here to H3, do another colon and bring it all the way down to H11, end it with parentheses. All right, so we got 12 energy, right? You got that minimum 9 from just having 9 sneakers, but then you get that bonus extra energy for the uncommon and that bonus extra 2 energy for the rare. So this is a setup where you get allotment to move for 60 minutes a day. Okay, now let's do your total USD investment just on sneakers. Okay, and we're gonna do sum. We're gonna start here, J3, colon, down to J11, parentheses. All right, so $470 for sneaker price. And what I do want to add is just kind of some level up costs, especially when you need to get this GMT earner up to level 30 to earn that GMT, and then just having GST to level up promptly without having to worry too much about how much you're earning per level. So let's just say let's call this level up GMT. Let's say we want a starter package of just an extra 200 GMT, and then for GST, a starter package of 500. I think that should be enough. All right, and then for that, we'll just do another sum product equation. We're pulling from this GMT price in B3, comma. Now we're going to the 200 GMT. Boom, $33. And then for GST, same thing, sum product, but now we're actually pulling from B5 intentionally because we want the GST price. And then, comma, go to that 500. All right, yeah, so only $8 worth of GST. You know, if you want to start out with 1,000 GST, feel free, but we're just going to keep our prices here. Let's change this to currency. Back to format cells. Sorry guys, this may not be the most exciting video I've done, but I hope this is helpful for new users, or if you know anyone who's hopping on STEPN OG, this might be a good starting place for them. Okay, so let's we're just gonna do a total investment right here, and we're gonna keep these we're going to highlight them as, let's do it as green. All right, let's get the total sum of our level up costs. So yeah, total investment, we'll put those in green because money's green. I don't know, maybe we put it in red because now we're down money. But we'll start to get some color coordination here. All right, now let's do some gems. And this is going to be where a lot more money comes from. Let's look at my sneaker I'm purchasing, right? Let's start with this guy here, the 640 jogger. All right, so I got 3 efficiency sockets and 1 comfort socket. So let's get gems for each of those. Again, I only got $1,000, so we'll get 3 efficiency gems. But because things are maybe tight and I'm running up against the budget here, we're going to do only 2 level 4s and then 1 level 3. Then I have that comfort. I definitely want that because that'll help keep my sneaker preserved HP wise. But those comfort gems are much more expensive, so we'll just do a 3. And we'll look at prices here in a second. And then my rare that I want, this 990, I got 2 more slots, right, for comfort and then 1 luck. So let's we'll get 3s, level 3s for all comforts, and then because luck is a little cheaper, let's do a 4. All right, we're starting to look closer to here. All right, so let's do the GMT cost now. So how much is a level 4 efficiency? So that level 4 efficiency right now is 645 GMT. All right, so let's go 645. 645. Then the level 3 is 148.9. Let's just say 149. Then our comforts, my 3 level 3s, those are going to be 317 GMT each. 317, 317, 317, and then that level 4 luck we're doing, it's going to be 198. So that level 4 luck is still cheaper than the level 3 comfort. Okay, now let's do the USD prices for these to see how much we are spending. All right, remember the equation, some product. All right, we're pulling from our GMT price today, and then comma, times it by that cell, the 645, and then with the parentheses, $107. Let's drag this all down here. Again, we just need to plug this in with B3 to get our accurate GMT price. All right, you see these 2 level 4s are the same, and then the level 3 is 1/3 the value or 1/4 the value. Now let's see how much this gem costs for comfort. All right, $52. This next one should be $52 as well, changing it to B3, or 53 rounded up. Then another $53 gem, and then let's see how much this luck is. This luck level 4, B3. All right, $33. Let's get the dollar sign around all these guys here. Currency. Boom. Okay. Let's just get our total right here. Total. Now we just do normal sum. We're not multiplying anything. We're adding. Start here, G14, colon, down to G20, end it with parentheses, enter. Okay, 431. And let's make this green. That's how much we're spending here. And then, okay, guys, we officially have our upfront price. Did we make it under 1,000? Let's see. I might cut close. I only am wondering this because I did my first sample when before GMT was going up a few cents today, or that 20-30 cent pump. So this might exceed 1,000, but we'll do some. Click that. We'll hit this cell right here. Boom. Colon. This cell. Oh, oops. No. Okay, and instead of colon, all we need to do is do comma, space. Okay, now we could just isolate them, another comma, and then get this level up cost. And our total invested, $942.84. Okay, not too bad. Let's make this in bold to know that's how much just came out of our pocket. Let's clean this up. Let's add some borders here. Again, make it nice on the eyes. Right click, go to Format Cells Border. And you don't have to do this. I'm just kind of trying to show you what it might look like. Right click, Format, Border, Outline. If you want to do lines all the way through, just do outline and inside, but I'm just kind of doing the outline. Oh, I guess I did the inside too. Well, we'll just leave that. Right here, let's do some more borders. Right, because you're trying to have something you want to look at and keep around for a while. Okay, so now getting into the meat of this. How much are you making? What are these sneakers earning? And these are the sneakers of your choice, right? Let's this is your uncommon jogger. We'll make that a light green because uncommons are green, and this rare runner, let's make it a light blue. Okay, these are the only two sneakers you are ideally using if this is your setup forever. Okay, maybe you upgrade down the line and you just got to add some more cells and rows to this and doing more investment costs, which, by the way, if GMT is a different price that day, you might have to do a separate GMT cell for that, the date of that price, so not everything gets changed according to this price. We'll start with the GST sneaker earner, called GST Sneak. And I want to start with just 12 energy a day. 12 daily energy. And you might be running for some of it, maybe most of it. Maybe you just have excellent stamina each day. We'll do that GST earned and then the USD price translated. And then we will break this up on per day, per week. Moving 12 energy a day, 7 days a week, only doing this GST. And then per 30 days or month. Now we got to actually see, what does this sneaker in fact earn? Okay, let's come back to STEPN.guide, this website. Again, this is our sneaker simulator. So what I've done is I've kind of created our sneaker here, right? That 640 jogger, 3 slots for efficiency, 1 for comfort, and I matched the base attributes here. All right, let me change this to a jogger. Matching the base attributes to be 14, 14.5, 11, and 14.5 for resilience, similarly to the one we just bought. And then I use my attribute points to, again, get my comfort levels up, get my resilience level up for durability and HP and repair costs all preserved for the long haul. And with adding my 2 level 4 gems, my 1 level 3 gem, and then one of my level 3 comforts here to these slots, and I kind of gave myself some random spikes. I made this an uncommon sneaker with kind of middle of the road luck on the getting 2 slots with a single spike. Anyway, it looks like for our daily income, we get 117.86 GST. Let's call it 118 because we're really close. And then from here, let's do the equation, some product. All right, some product's going to be your rinse and repeat. We're going to hit this. Oh, wait, big difference here, you guys. I need to add, hang on. We'll come back to there. I need to add a separate GMT daily price and GST daily price. So it's going to be the same today, right? Because we're all doing it. But if you're going to make multiple sheets or duplicates of this, right? Because these prices are going to change, right? So then your daily or your weekly or your monthly earnings will change. So you'll want a separate, some separate cells dedicated to account for that change of price. This right here should now like never be touched. This is just you're knowing what the price was of GMT and GST is today when you went in on your investment, right? This is a good idea, and it'll be fun to track too to see how much things actually cost as the market continues and time flows on. But this one right here, you'll want to update daily, right? And then maybe this means you have you make a new one of these spreadsheets every day or every week to account for those subtle changes. Okay, so some product, we're going to do this cell here, not GMT, our GST, B16, then comma, 118, because that's what we earned, and with the parentheses, and the USD value of that is $1.88, and let's add that currency number again, symbol, so we know it's dollar. All right, so almost $2. Oh my goodness, this was on 6 energy. That was incorrect. So on 12 energy, right, we're using 12 a day. It's actually going to be 235.73. So let's call it 236 instead. So 236. All right, you've made $3.77 in GST today, right? Of course, this isn't accounting for repair costs, but yeah, so you're probably around like $3.50. Maybe you're doing some other stuff. But let's go through the week, right? And if our price of GST is around this $0.015 mark, we can have some predictability. But I mean, if you've been keeping up with this market, this GST can just keep on going down. But for this one, this is going to be a simpler equation. So we'll just do equals, and we'll hit this cell, GST, then we'll do an asterisk, and then we'll hit 7. Because that's just a multiplier. We're just trying to multiply it by 7 for 7 days in a week. Okay, so that's how much GST you would make in a week now. But with the price, if the price is the same, we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to do equals. We're going to hit this cell, M14, asterisk, then 7. Boom. All right, so we're at $26.40 now that you earn just using this GST jogger for all 12 energy. All right, same here. Let's do this cell, L14, times 30 for 30 days. All right, you've made 7,000 GST. And then same here. Let's get the 30 multiple for that money you made. So we're going to get M14 times 30. All right, you have made $113 if you cash out your GST and if the price is the same that it is today. But let's, again, at this point, you would have no need for this rare runner ever. But so let's split this up. We're going to copy everything here. We're going to do this, but we're going to change it to 6 daily energy, and you're just splitting your running and your walking. So now, again, I had it on 6 here to start from my first sample that I did before this video. So now we're going to do 125, right? 6 energy, not 125, 118. Sorry, guys. 118, boom. But these values are blank because it's gone down to B20, gone down to these cells from copying them. But we're going to go back to B16 because that's where our GST price is today. Boom. Okay, and then everything else gets adjusted because the formulas are already in, and that makes sense. Half of 113 is about $56. Everything's going to be cut in half. All right, so if you're thinking that you're just going to be a GST earner, maybe you just bought this rare, right, just to get some extra energy and you have no intention of actually using this ever. Your investment was just under $1,000 at $943. This price, 113 times 9 months, you're going to see your ROI if this price of GST is kind of near this mark. Maybe it pumps a crazy amount, maybe it dips, and that's crypto, that's STEPN, that's the unpredictability. So When exactly will your ROI be? I cannot tell you. Okay, let's try our GMT sneaker out. GMT sneak. Let's get the colors right, because that's your rare. We're just going to copy everything over from here, and then we're just going to adjust it. All right, we're going to title this GMT. All right, and then let's look at the value, or what GMT value this rare runner brings. So again, the same thing. I leveled it all the way up to 30 because it has to be 30 for a GMT earner. And then I adjusted the attribute points to get my comfort up, get my resilience up. I didn't do anything to efficiency. I didn't even do anything to luck, even though I have the luck gem socket. But with this combination, this sneaker, off of 12 energy, you're earning 13.86 GMT a day. So let's go back to here, and we're going to keep this one more precise because every decimal matters here with GMT earning. And again, guys, I have to emphasize this website. I don't know the mechanics behind it all that are getting these numbers. I see they're pretty close, but guys, anything can change. Everyone can want to earn GMT, can get congested here 6 months, 12 months from now. This can go drastically down for daily earnings, but we're just going to go with this for today. And now let's get ourselves right. We're going to be pulling from B14 now to get our GMT. All right, that should adjust everything here. So 13.86 GMT a day comes out to $2. So already we can see, or $2.31, this uncommon GST earner is getting you over $1 more a day. Right? Again, some more money did go into it up front. I think, total, there was more spent on gems, so that can explain it. But as of right now, from what I've seen, you do get more bang for your buck with the GST earners. Even this difference between the uncommon and a rare at that. So let's look at the 6-day earning. The 6 energy daily earning. Bring this down here. All right, so 6 energy. Now we're at 6.93 GMT earned a day. So let's go right here. 6.93. What is it? Let's get it back to B14, our GMT price. All right, and then it all plays out. Everything looks right here. Half of 69.31 is 34.66. And let's bring some borders on these. Polish this off. Border, we'll just do the outline. Then same with this, border. Okay, so this is, if you're doing a 50-50 split, I'm just going to put these ones in bold just to kind of give us an idea. You can do some sum totals of this if you did a perfect 50-50 sharing at the end of the month. If the prices were the same, you'd be at about, 56 plus 34. You're probably at about $90. I mean, we can just, all we need to do is sum, go this, comma, right here. Okay, so $91 for a month of using your rare runner and your uncommon jogger, 50-50 energy split. You're going to be, 9 to 10 months of ROI if these prices stay kind of current as they are. My hope is that we see things go up. I mean, as they are today, at least on the 1 day, GMT is going up. Who knows? Again, we're in some red times right now. But this is hopefully something helpful here to know what you're getting in. This was this probably wasn't the most strategic investment with getting this rare runner. That's a GMT earner, right? You could have just put more investment into higher level gems for this uncommon jogger, or maybe you even get a rare GST earning jogger and find yourself getting more daily rewards. But you never know with GST, right? That supply keeps on growing. I don't know, even with STEPN Go, the bigger picture, will GST see as much kind of pump in USD translation down the line? It may. That's why for this setup, I just put some kind of GMT earner that could also earn mystery boxes, which this is not accounting for. If you play STEPN right now, or if you've heard or done any research, mystery boxes, they're very random. Even the rewards kind of change. There aren't specific rules in the white paper that guarantee this mystery box will give you this many gems or this percentage chance at either an efficiency, comfort, luck, or resilience equally. So that's why it's kind of hard to make a model for that one. So just know, right, if you are doing mystery boxes, you are going to be burning through GST to open them. And yeah, maybe your mystery boxes get you some gems that are great and you sell them and you make an even greater profit, or you begin to upgrade them, right, or try to burn them for other in-game strategies and rewards. And that's the thing. There's so many layers to STEPN. It's very difficult to make a ROI chart or some predictive measure if you really venture just even out of this simple strategy that's not super solid in itself, right? You could even today, like you could try to earn your GMT at 9 p.m. and that will be way different than if you try to earn it at 6 p.m., at least Pacific Standard Time. So just remember that if you're new to STEPN, or if you're going to be sharing this with a friend who's interested, just, try to help with these disclaimers. But yeah, this setup, it looks like it's going to be about 9 months for an ROI at constant prices. But if things get bullish, that ROI will be coming way quicker. If things get bearish, it'll be going way slower. But I'm feeling come the end of this summer, fall, winter, I think there might be some acceleration to this person's investment return. Anyways, I hope this was helpful. The Danish guy, thank you for asking for this. I know I don't have like attachments to like these spreadsheets, but hopefully for you guys, you can kind of do some kind of model here. Again, let me just go to some of these things. Here's this equation, some product, or just a simple sum to add, not multiply. And then go to Google Docs, try to figure out if you're using Google Docs, find the kind of equivalent equation codes here and just, and put those in these cells for Google Docs. All right, you guys, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you guys are moving still, keeping up with your inventory with your investment. And I know it's hot where I'm at right now, so getting some good sweat, getting some good exercise, and getting that physical ROI as much as your financial, despite it slowing down. All right, take care.